sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but let me know in the comments as well if this happens to you. You do your brows and you can see there's something off, but you don't quite know what it is. But instead, you just assume you know what it is and you go and try and fix it, and it just messes them up even more. I've learnt my lessons, guys. So when I see that happening, that I can see something slightly off, because most people would say to me, this is fine, there's nothing wrong with it. But when I think I can see something slightly off, I also know it might be me being overly critical of myself and my skill. I just don't touch it because it does look fine. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, of course, we're talking about brows, and this should be my second video up. As you can see, my brows are pretty faint. In great light, they do come up even fainter. They're reasonable. I mean, they're definitely there. I can see them, but they are quite faint. And I'm trying to look for different ways and different options for my brows. Obviously, there's a more permanent way, which is the microblading technique, but I'm not really interested in the microblading technique as of now. I've always used this technique I like to call the feather technique. In some instances, when I make these brow videos, the feather technique is not going to really work. It's not going to, it's not going to work for that particular eyebrow brand or eyebrow utensil that I want to use. But mostly I'll be using the feather technique, which is where I feather in the color into my brows so that it looks more natural, and I've been doing that for years. My first ever brow video in 2014, I'll always link that below. I was using the feather technique, which actually is very similar to the microblading technique that a lot of cosmetologists or whatever they call themselves are using currently, and that particular video has over 3 million views. So I have been using that technique. It's not the best quality video, but the technique, the understanding behind it is definitely there. So anyway, today, oh God, today I'm going to be doing my brows. To be honest, I've never tried this. I've never tried this, but I just thought I have a lot of products, like makeup products, that are too dark for me to use as a contour. So what I thought I'd try today, I don't really know if it's going to work, I'm trying it out with you guys, is I want to use a product that's not for brows on my brows. Yeah, I haven't quite thought this through because it's a cream product, so I'm going to need something to mattify it. So I'm going to go find something to mattify it and come back. So it might be like a collab of brands, even though they didn't ask me to collab for them. I'm putting them together. 1 minute.
A few moments later.
Yep, found it. So today what I'm going to be using, in fact, scrap that for a minute. Before we get into this video, before we really get into this video, I would like you to like, comment and subscribe. Look, you don't have to do all three, to be honest. If you just give me a like down, I always do this, down like there on the right. If you just give me, well, it should be the right. If you just give me like a thumbs up, like that is all I need really. If you want to subscribe for more so that you get like notifications, well, you won't get a notification, you'll subscribe. But if you then click the bell next to the subscription button on the left side, you will get notifications when I post, and I will be posting regularly. So if you know you want to see more videos of different ways to do your brows, because like I said in my last video, and like I will always say, brows frame the face. I'm a strong advocate for brows and the power of the brow, and so I thought, why don't I try something a little bit different today? Today I am going to try to do my brows, or not even try, I'm going to do my brows because I've just done this one and I think it looks absolutely amazing. It's not very hard. I thought, let me try and use this product right here from the NYX cream highlight and contour palettes. Yeah, let me try and use this product, and obviously I'd need to mattify it because it's a cream product. And let me try and use the Freedom Duo Brow Powder in Auburn. But not everybody's brow is the same. Like for example, I wish I had more of an arch and more of a curve, more of an arch at the bottom and more of a curve at the top, but I don't. So at the end of the day, I've got to work with what I've got, otherwise I'm going to end up looking hella stupid. I'm going to go in with what did I go in with before? Yeah, I'm gonna go on with this little brush. I got it from Revlon. It's a really small, it's a really small, do they call these angled brushes? Well, it's like a flat angled brush, if that's what they call it. And I'm just gonna go with a wet wipe. I like to do that. Go on with a wet wipe just to flatten it even more and just get it like sticking together. And the other end has this really small, like concentrated bristle brush. So I'm gonna go in with the flat angled brush side, and literally I'm gonna wipe down on the product a couple of times, because I actually want my angled brush to be saturated with that product. Yeah, and then honestly, very light-handedly, I'm just going to go in between my brows, and first I'm going to go in the direction of the hairs, and then I'm going to go against the hairs, just to kind of fill them in, but not with a heavy hand. So you'll see as we go along. So as you can see, I've got like the rough shape of the brow. My brows are not exactly the same, but as I've told you already, your brows should be twins, so I will be making them twins today. Next thing I want to do, it's not finished, don't worry guys, but what I like to do is get a rough outline of the brow, not too much product but enough to see, and then I'll go in with my underbrow and above brow cleanup highlights, because I use two different colors. So guys, these are my brows done and finished. As you can see, they look pretty good. I think they look pretty even. Perfect. Pretty happy with that. So that's the video today guys. I would say so a couple of things about it. I can't tell you how much this is, I can't remember, and if you want yours, I got mine from Boots. Yes, I got mine from Boots because Boots have a NYX. Well, not all Boots, but the bigger Boots, they have like a little NYX counter.